Hi everyone, it's Emmy, the mun behind the derpy happy-go-lucky Ame. I'd like to start this video off by saying thank you for following me, for dealing with my derpy, shitty writing, and for being there in general. Ever since I joined this group, it's been absolutely amazing. I've been happy happy on Tumblr again, and I do not regret this. And I'd like to thank everyone for following me, part of the group or not. It means a lot. And thank you for role-playing with me. I know I haven't been very active roleplay-wise as of late. School's kicking my ass, and I'm trying to actually keep up with my grades for once. So, I'm sorry. Oh, and another thing. I don't have Fushimi hair anymore. It kind of washed out, obviously. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be doing short shout-outs and then getting on to my 33 plus questions from Naya, Jay, Vin, and fucking Lena-chan. I just can't with you. So many freaking questions. I'm done with you. Anyways, first shout out would go to Kate because you are an adorable baby, and I love your voice, and you're so kawaii desu. You sing amazingly, you're an amazing role player, and I thank you for making this group and bringing us all together, because this has been one of the best weeks of 2013. I am so sorry, I'm just like stumbling over my words right now. But I'm not going to delete that because I think it's kind of amusing. Anyway, but yeah, thank you for bringing us all together. I am so happy I got the chance to meet everyone here. Even though some of you guys are old friends, that is just a huge coincidence that we kind of joined together. But nonetheless, I am so happy. Kate, fuck. Just fuck. I have something big for you that I will finish sooner or later. It's Duke's Mina thing, and yeah. Anyways, next shout out goes to Vin. You're like one of my favorite role players so far, and like among many. Everyone here is my favorite role player, but I haven't had a roleplay partner like you in a long time, and I really miss that. And I really want to thank you for interacting with Ame, because my Ame is really just kind of a derp. And since this isn't his, like, original storyline, it's kind of harder for me to interact. But you managed to work with me with my, little small tweaks of his storyline here and there. And I know he's kind of a work in progress still, but he's still my baby. But thank you for role-playing with me, and I love you. Mwah. And then Lena-chan. Lena-chan. Fuck you, man. I adore you, and I love you so much. You've been there for me through thick and thin, and don't you dare say you haven't. You listen to me a lot, and you worry about me, which means a lot to me, because, to be quite frank, not a lot of people do. So it means a lot to me, and I really feel bad for deleting Eric, because I know how much you adore him, but I brought him back, so that's okay. Yay! Naya, my daughter, I love you, and I'm hyper right now, so go men. I love you too, because your character's adorable. I miss Sayori, and I'm so sorry I didn't really roleplay with you very much with Ryota, who's now Avellino. I'm really bad at managing more than one blog, so at least we're roleplaying here, right? Anyways, other hearts. Shout outs to Jay as well. You're a really fun person to talk to. You make me giggle and laugh, and you're just so adorbs. I think that's all I could do for shout outs, except I'm gonna group everyone together like one small little orgy and say I love you all. And you are all boobalicious. Yes, I know I went there. I'm Gomen. I told you I'm hyper right now. So yeah, that goes for shoutouts. Now, I'm going to try to do these bunch of questions that I don't know if I can go. Let's see, I'll answer, obviously I'll be answering the questions to the mun. As for the questions for the muse, depending on the question, I will try to answer as Ame or just answer for him. Like I said, it depends on the question. Most of it will be me answering for him. Like there's one asking about his backstory. I was trying to do something as him, and oh my god, I'm gonna be so stupid. Oh, I'm already bruh. Anyways, sorry. I'll get to the first question, which is from Jay, because you sent me this question even before I decided I was actually going to do this. Anyway, so question is, what inspired you to create Ame? The thing about Ame is he's originally an OC for KHR. It was corresponding with my friend's OC, and I just kind of decided to drag him into this group because why the fuck not? And Mafia men. I love Mafia. Because of KHR, a lot of my OCs are Mafia based. Like Ian and Daisuke. Yeah, I have a character named Daisuke too, so that's kind of awk. I have a bunch of Mafia OCs, and so that's what inspired me. It's not really more of creating Ame, it's just bringing me into here to the group. Is the whole storyline is like he's trying to not really escape from, you know, the 11th Guardians, but it's more of giving his sister more room because issues, which will be explained in a later question. I got another question about saying, do you and your muse get along well? And that's from an Anon. I don't know if I mentioned that. Quite frankly, yes, we do. Except Ame kind of gets a little bit on the annoying side because he's always constantly bugging me with his mama everywhere. And he's too happy-go-lucky for me, even though he's my OC. But we get along for the most part. It's like the relationship between Emmy and Ame is me and Ame, except I'm not as violent. I'm not going to punch him in the face or bash his head against a wall or something horrible like burn down the house just because he's around. Shit, sorry. So yeah, we do get along. And then the rest of these questions, for the most part, are from Lena, except for like 3 other Anons. So I think I'm going to do the Anon questions first, and then move on to Lena. No, I'll do Anons first, and then Nea, because she only has 1 question here. So anyways, first Anon question, for Muse. Can you tell me your story? I only know the part about you and your sister, but how did you join the Mafia in the first place? Why? Why are you seen as the weakest, and how do you feel about Crux? When is the wedding, and what are you going to wear? Bridal dress or a tux? Okay, I was going to do an in-character thing for that, but my mind just went ploop after reading the last part because, oh my god, so much feels for this ship, I can't even. So the whole story behind Ame and Emmy. Basically, Emmy's father was a, ladies' man / gambler. He cheated on his wife, which is Emmy's mother, with his mistress, Ame's mother, and they got pregnant at the same time. Coincidentally, they were born on the same day, so they're half twins. It's like a whole coincidence thing. And the thing is, Emmy's mother passed away during childbirth, so the father decided to join the 2 families together. And, they lived happily for, like, up to maybe they around the time they turned 13, 14, give or take. And the thing is, everyone's been lying to Emmy about the whole story behind them. She thought that they were actually a family and everything. And so when she found out on her 14th birthday that everything that she thought she could trust and love was a lie. And the thing is, the fact that Ame actually hid it from her for so long, kind of like, it was like a stab in the back and in her chest. Because she trusted Ame with pretty much her life. They were best friends. They did everything together. She was like, sweetest girl ever. Like, really understanding, but kind of tomboyish at the same time. After the betrayal, she just kind of like distanced herself from her family because she felt like she couldn't trust them anymore. So she wanted to leave Italy and move back And so her father decided to send her back to Namamori, or send her to Namamori. And the fact that her father just did so without really showing he cared kind of made her feel worse. So she started to extend her anger outside of her family and to everyone around her, and she became the school bully. She met my friend Osi Ayane, who is the daughter of Suna, so she's basically like the Juichi Hime of Angola. So Emi becomes part of becomes the 11th Claudian, and then like right around her last year of middle school, Ame comes around and just kind of ruins everything for her. So, and then he becomes Zerain, and that's how the whole story about how he became part of Mafia. And then, the reason why he's seen as a weakest is because he's really compassionate. He's somewhat of a pacifist in a sense. He would rather not fight if he didn't have to. And even when he is fighting, like, he's bashing people's heads in, he's apologizing all the way in, throughout the fight. And he's seen as the weakest because he doesn't really know how to take that finishing blow or deliver the blow in the first place, so he's often, targeted and victimized. As for how does Ame feel for Crooks, well, oh my god, so much feels. Ame really, really, really cares about Crooks. He doesn't know if it's love exactly, but he's pretty sure it's something like that. Thing is, he's an oblivious motherfucker. He just can't see these things. And it's like, he's kind of constantly in denial because he doesn't know how to handle it. He's always usually pretending that he's happy, even when he's not. Because everyone's happiness is more important than his. So, he's not really sure about his own emotions, but he knows it's there, and I'm just, yeah. As for the wedding, wedding is gonna be eventually, probably after high school, because I don't think they're gonna be getting married while studying. No, at least, Vin and I sort of talked about this. But, yeah. Oh my god, no, leave me Anyways, what's he going to wear? He's gonna be the one wearing the dress. He will wear the pretty white dress, and Crooks will wear the tux, because Crooks has white hair, and he will wear a black tux. And Amin will probably dye his hair black again, and he will wear the white dress, because it kind of corresponds, and this is already 13 minutes. Oh my god. Next question. Mun. I love your writings and roleplays. They make my heart go doki doki and the feels. And how do you learn to write like that? Please tell me your secrets, senpai. No. Just no. I am not senpai. My writing's decent at best. I mean, I guess I could say I'm good. But it's not that great. I swear. Yeah. I'm gonna just casually skip that question. Going through Lena's ass. I found you, Nea! All the way at the top, over the 20 plus messages from Lena. Okay, I hope it's not. Anyways, but what is possibly the best roleplay experience you've ever had? I don't know. It's just that I guess the best roleplay experience I could ever have is that instant connection, the chemistry between characters, and just like how into a thread I can get. It's like, it's hard for me to roleplay when I can't, find inspiration to. And if I'm not feeling the flow of the thread, then it takes me a lot to roleplay, and then I just half-ass it, to be honest. But if I really get into it, I put effort in it, and it comes out beautiful. And I'll actually say it's beautiful too. Except I haven't done that lately, I'm sorry. But it's like, the best roleplay experience I have to say is getting into a thread, the chemistry between Muse and Muse, Mun and Mun, and just meeting everybody. Okay, now I'm gonna scroll all the way back to the bottom and get to Lena-chan's questions, because you motherfuckers sent me a lot of questions. And I think Vin sent me one through text, and I'll pull that out in a sec. Bombard you with ask. Yes, I already know that. I could see that. To Mun, how did you come to this roleplay group, and what do you think is what do you think is special about it? How I came across this roleplay group was actually Kate. I saw her advertising it a bit, sort of, like when she first made it, and then I messaged her about it on Skype, and I just sent in an application, and bam, I'm part of the group, and I'm happy, and I'm part of family. What I think is special about it is that everyone's connected. I mean, there are some roleplay groups out there that was hardly active, even when they were new, but none of the members were active, even the first few days. And it's kind of disheartening when that happens, because when you join a group, you kind of expect some interaction to go on, because usually in groups, people are closer together, and I like that this is how it turned out. I mean, everyone talks to each other, everyone cares about each other. When someone's sad here, we put ourselves out there, try to cheer them up, and even though we've only been around for a week or two, we've already become so close. I feel like I've known you guys forever, and it's really enlightening, and it makes me. And this is why I love my online friends more than my real life friends, to be honest. And it's amazing. To Mun, how come you colored your hair? Do you simply like it that way, or have you another reason? I color my hair on occasion just because it's more of on a whim thing. I like it like that sometimes. My hair's currently, I don't even know, it's gray, metallic gray or some shit like that. Funny thing about that is I used to have blonde hair, like bleach blonde hair, was almost white. And, I wanted to dye it black again. So I bought black hair dye. It said black on the box. But when I dyed it, it came out like a cobalt blue, and I had Fushimi hair. And I had Fushimi's hairstyle for a while too, at least while he was still in Homura. And, well, that kind of washed out, and now it's like a weird gray color. Okay, I already answered these questions. Okay, to Mun and Muse, what do you think about the academy and the teachers? How did everything develop since the start? Well, you know what I think about the academy. Now, for the teachers, I haven't really interacted with many of the teachers, and I apologize for that. But so far, I actually think that they're really good. I mean, just looking at their bios, they're really diverse, and they actually give me homework to do, which, funny thing is, you guys give me more homework than my actual teachers do, so thank you for that. I think I'm actually behind in assignments. A whole bunch of character development assignments for Avellino. So, yeah, thanks. As for what Ahmed thinks that this is just amazing. He feels at home. First few days he was a little bit homesick because he's not usually away from the Vongola or his family. So it's a change, but so far he's been feeling welcomed. He's going around greeting everybody, making sweets for them, makes bento lunches for everyone, especially for Crooks. As for the teachers, he respects them, obviously. He does his work. He gave them apples on the first day, the day before classes. So, but that's just Ahmed. He's just a sweet baby like that. Mun, is it difficult to cooperate with your muse sometimes? Because it seems like he's just doing things by himself and goes offhand. It's really hard to cooperate with him. He's just really everywhere. He controls me, I don't control him. Ahmed, I don't even know what you're doing, please. Seriously, it's like, I can feel in a really, kind of like a saddish, whatever mood, because it happens from time to time, but then Ahmed could be like bouncing in his seat, really happy and energetic, and it's just like, calm your tits, man, or woman. And it's just like, he's a really fun character. He doesn't like to cooperate with me, and I want him to act a certain way, but he's like, nope, I'm doing it my way. And I just kind of give up on him. Mun and Muse. Mun and Muse. Favorite book, series, music, and movie. Why? No, you can't ask me to do favorites. Fuck you. I love you, Lena-chan. Favorite book. This is for Mun. Favorite book, it would be, I read too many books to give you an answer for that. I suppose, the Maximum Ride series, that kind of answers series too. Unless you're asking for, like, a TV series. Anyways, favorite books is the Maximum Ride series. I don't know. James Patterson's amazing, okay? Series. So far, right now, it's Merlin. Right now, it's fucking Merlin. But fuck you, Merlin. CSI, I suppose, because I've always been into those forensic shit since I was little. No! Stay in the fucking bedroom! Shit, I'm sorry, my brother's coming in. I don't want. Stay in the fucking bedroom right now. Close the door. Yeah, temper issues. I'm going, man. I don't want to start this video over because it's already at 20 minutes. Music. I listen to a lot of like rock alternative. I listen to almost any music except country, most country, hip hop and rap. Movie. I don't watch movies. I don't watch a lot of movies, so I can't answer that. And I'm not going to answer why, because I'm shitty at coming up with reasons for why. For Ahmed, favorite book will be Green Eggs and Ham. No, I'm kidding. See, Ahmed is more of a reference type of person, so a lot of his favorite books are probably going to be like psychology-based books, like Growth of the Mind, forgot who it's by. And he also likes like fiction books. Can't name any on top of my head. Favorite series? He doesn't watch TV. Yeah, let's go with that. Music. He likes love songs and happy-go-lucky songs because it's fucking Ahmed, please. Movie. He loves Hachi. He loves Hachi even though he cries at the end every time. And speaking of Hachi, thank you, Daisuke, for letting him cry on your shoulder. Mud and Muse. Describe the perfect date. Would you rather like to come up with ideas yourself, or do you like it when the partner takes the opportunity? As a Mun, I can't answer that because I've never been on a date before. But I would imagine it's just something I would say it was just something we could do that's easy for both of us. It's fun. Watch a movie, hang out at a restaurant, just walk around J-Town, you know, chill, watch movies, like, at home or something like that. And it doesn't matter I think both partners should take initiative in the date. They should both plan out. For Muse. I'm sorry. When I thought of Muse, oh man, I'm just coming up with a bunch of date ideas for and Crooks, and that's not a good thing, because I'm just gonna be dying and melting in feels. So, he's mafia. Let's just go with that. He has connections, he has resources, he has money. And the thing is, I don't really see Crooks liking those really big, extravagant things. Like, he probably like this, cute little picnic dates and movies and stuff like that. But I can imagine that every once in a while would just pull something spontaneous and have a private jet come up and pick them up, take them to a nice restaurant in Italy, because he loves Italy, and they'll have a nice romantic dinner, and we'll have to do that one day. Oh my god, I'm just like so pushing right now, it's hot. Anyway, Mine and Muse. Choose 7 people from the school and tell them something you really want them to know. It can be anything. No, I'm not doing that. I didn't really read through these questions beforehand, so that's gonna take me a while to come up with. So I'll just say that since Ahmed doesn't really know everyone, I'll just do Ahmed because I guess I could do both, but I don't know if I'll be able to do 7. Shit, this was already 23 minutes. Ahmed would probably tell Crooks how much he cares about him and probably explain that he's confused himself, but it's every time he's around and Doki Doki, yeah, you get the gist of what I'm saying. And for Kaka, motherfucker, you know who you are, Kate, he'd probably tell him that he just kind of wants him to be happy. He's his roommate and best friend, so he doesn't really like seeing him at the K, the way he is right now. And he just honestly wants him to be happy. So I could just kind of imagine Ahmed doing something stupid around the dorm. Just like, put stupid little decorations. Just like, smile, bitch. And for Rin, his adopted daughter, he'd probably tell, well, I'm just waiting for Ahmed to find out that Rin's actually really a girl. But at that point, it's not like is gonna snitch on her. It's just like he kind of cares about her a lot too. Him, I'll just call it. Can I just call Rin and him? He would just keep on. Since Rin kind of reminds him of Ayane, who was actually his first crush at the time. He just kind of cares about him, and he's like kind of like a brother kind of relationship. Yeah. My mind's going blank for almost everyone else because that's the main people that Ame honestly interacts with, and I'm so sorry about that. He will interact with all of you soon enough, I promise. I'm gonna pull my shit together. Okay, for Mun. Can't. I'll start off with Vin. Vin, I love you. I love you. You're adorable, and you're just perfect partner for me. And why do you put up with my bullshit? Why do you put up with my shitty writing? Kate, I love you too. Oh my god, and it's just I was on my Duke's account last night or this morning, and just I was reading some art thread and just feels I'm going. Lena-chan, I love you. I already said that. This is like pretty much my shadows, okay? Just rewind to that. If you're not satisfied with the amount of ask I sent you for the video, I will bleed on anything you love. Lena, please. Lena, please. Mud and Muse. If you could be an animal, which would it be? If there is anything you would like to do as a animal. Well, personally, as Mud, I am more of a... I could be a lion. I'm lazy as a fucking lion. Last night, I was so cold, but I didn't want to get the blanket that was right behind me. But I would get up and turn on the heater, so that kind of says a lot. But general, actually, for an animal, it would be probably raccoon or a lion. Why? Raccoon has been instilled in me because Emmy, my OC Emmy, box animal as a raccoon, and I see myself as a raccoon now. And I'm mostly nocturnal too. And a bit of a scavenger at the same time. As for Ahmed, he's a squirrel. He's just an energetic little squirrel, a little nutcase. Mun and Muse, what makes you really tired, and what makes you the opposite, really what makes me really tired is sleep.